guys, in this video we're going to talk about how to ruin battle angels except the water one, Ember. I don't have her. Okay, we're going to talk about how to ruin Sonya and Claire. What's her name? Claire. Yeah, Claire. Sonya and Claire. Okay, so Claire's not used in RTA, but Claire's used in Siege, and Sonya is used in Siege, and she's pretty meta in RTA. So we'll talk about how to ruin her for RTA as well, but mainly mine is Siege focused. Okay, so first, to understand how we're gonna ruin them, we're gonna have to understand what they do, and then we decide from there how to ruin them. So with Claire, we got Guild Leader attack power of 44%. This is very useful for her, and I'll tell you why in a second. Skill 1, Swift Slash, attack the enemy 2 times to decrease the attack speed for 2 turns with 30% chance, and that goes up to 50% chance with skill ups. Attacks the enemy quickly and strongly, ignores the enemy's defense if the target's defense is 60% or less than your attack power. I've used this on Feng Yang, and it was a mistake. It was just because I wasn't thinking, but it does not do ignore damage if your attack power is 60%. If the attack power is 60% or less of the defense. Wait, what? Ignores the enemy's defense if the target's defense is 60% or less than your attack power. Okay, so for example, this guy's like 2,900, almost 3,000. Okay, and her attack power is 3,000. They're both 3,000, so it's not 60% anyway. It's 1-to-1 right there. Okay, so she's not gonna ignore. Don't use it on high defense units. Okay, do not use it on high defense units because it's not gonna ignore the enemy's defense. Once it does, it kills most units unless they got huge -5 reduction and stuff. And then her skill 3, this skill 3 is actually pretty good sometimes. Attacks the enemy to decrease defense for 3 turns, afterwards increases your attack bar by 50% and additionally increases your attack bar up to 50% proportion to the enemy's lost HP by this attack. It is actually pretty useful sometimes, you know, and it works really good. Doesn't really help too much if there's will there, but still does some damage. Okay, and then with Sonya, same skill 1, attacks 2 times, decreases attack speed for 2 turns, goes up to 50% with skill ups. Skill 2, attack. Sonya was buffed twice, by the way. She got a base speed buff, and then she got I think the glancing buff on her passive. Okay, skill 2, attacks the enemy quickly and strongly, ignores the enemy's defense, the same as Claire. But Sonya, the difference between Sonya and Claire is that Sonya has a passive where Claire has a skill 3. The passive on Sonya is the faster you are than the enemy, the chances of receiving a glancing hit from the enemy is increased up to 50%. So there's almost a 50% chance, or up to 50% chance that they will glance on you, like glancing on Molly. And I've seen, not fire units, I've seen wind units hit Sonya and glance and it doesn't kill her. Okay, and the damage dealt increases by up to 100%. So the damage dealt increases up to by 100%. In addition, if the enemy's attack receives a glancing hit, you recover your attack bar by 50%. So if they glance on you, you're gonna get 50% attack bar. You're already fast because of the passive, and if they glance, you're gonna get more attack bar. So I've done it myself where I've glanced on Sonya. Sonya gets attack bar. She kills something like Ryu. My water Ryu does AoE strip, glances on Sonya, Sonya gets attack bar, and then she one-shots some unit. Most times she doesn't because my units are fast as well. But yeah, the faster you are from the enemy, the more damage it does. Honestly, like, let's talk about Siege and then we'll talk about how to ruin her for RTA. And I don't see a big difference. So the thing is, you want Sonya and Claire to have a lot of attack. Sonya needs a lot of speed. Claire has the guild leader skill, so you can use her as a leader skill if you're not trying to outspeed anyone. And you can use something like Megan, Madeline Cookie, you can use Basta or whatever you want to use to buff Claire up to kill one unit, or buff Sonya up to kill one unit. Okay, so you want attack for both. You want attack, crit damage. Again, I'm talking about Siege. attack, crit damage, attack. Okay, they need high attack, and with Sonya, she needs more speed. She deals more damage, and she's already got a high base speed. Okay, with Claire, you just need high attack, and the reason I have 70% crit rate is because I get a crit rate buff from this unit, but this unit only increases your attack bar by 15%, which is not that hard to ruin if you ruin this unit with a Swift set, because she has a high base speed, or is it a he? And you also ruin this unit with a Swift set. Oh well, I ruined mine with Fatal, so that compensates for that attack for slot 2. So I got a speed, crit damage, attack, and I have a Fatal set, so I can have high attack, but she doesn't need high speed. But the reason mine is this fast is because I like her to move. She's speed tuned to this 15% attack bar. Okay, so there is a build in RTA where they ruin their Sonya with speed, attack, with 100% crit rate. But I think speed, crit damage, attack, or speed, attack with 100% crit rate, they both do a lot of damage. As long as you do 60 plus K HP, I think you're gonna kill something either way. Maybe a little different in RTA, but I'm in Siege. But most of the time, you can kill something. So let's use an example. All right, let's just use an example. I've tested my Sonya with attack, and my crit damage build does more damage than the attack build. Okay, so we'll talk about the exact stats you want to aim for in a second, but we'll show you how it works. This guy does an attack bar increase, or an RTA you have a speed lead, and then boom, 109k. Okay, and then you can try it with Sonya, Claire. Okay, attack bar increase, hit this unit just for a second, and then hit the Negon, doesn't kill. Oh, see, 6k. But the thing with Claire is most people can use her with her speed, attack lead. Okay, so you can speed tune it the opposite way around. I prefer the wind going over the fire. Okay, because you're killing Nanas sometimes. Okay, you're killing Nanas sometimes, you're killing other units sometimes. So where is it? Just right over here. Move this here. Let's go. But this way mine is different speed tuning. Okay, so go like that. Buff. Why is he in the middle? He wasn't in the middle. That's weird. And now boom, she has more attack power. She's doing 64k, and she was doing 59 before. Okay, so the way to ruin them and the stats you're looking for is like this. You want Sonya on Swift because of her passive. She deals more damage the faster she is. So you want her on attack, crit damage, attack, or you can have her on speed, attack with 100% crit rate. You can have her on Swift Blade. You don't have to be on Will. And the faster you are, there's a chance they glance on you. It doesn't mean you need HP. It just means sometimes they glance on you and you don't die. Like a water unit or a wind unit, and sometimes, I don't know with this game, okay? But fire units counter her. I think like the fire Manito? Zen? What's the fire one's name? I don't know. But yeah, stuff like that. So Sonya, speed, crit damage, attack. Speed, attack, speed, crit rate, attack. As long as you're very, very fast. Mine is attack, crit damage, attack. She does beautiful damage. She's speed tuned. She's like that. My RTA one is speed, attack, 100% crit rate. I can show you that in a second. And for Claire, you want her as well. This is the reason she's on Fatal and this fast is because the speed tuning, but it doesn't have to be in this case. If you're only using one of them, you can go Swift, attack, crit damage, attack. That's about it. I need 70% crit rate because I get a crit rate buff. Other than that, if you're not getting a crit rate buff, you need 100% crit rate. Crit damage can range to this 170, 190. What is she on? 180. Okay, you don't need resistance, you don't need accuracy, you don't need defense, you don't need HP. You just need attack, you need speed, crit damage, crit rate. Okay, usually I go damage dot on. Okay, damage dot on. Why is she not on damage dot on? She's on skill 2 damage there. she's got to be damage dealt on attack up effect, okay, because she gets an attack up. That works for her very, very good. Skill 2 crit damage, skill 2 crit damage, skill 2 crit damage, attack up effect, damage dealt on light, damage dealt on water. And I'll show you my RTA one. I don't actually use her, but sometimes it gets used, but not really. Usually in RTA she's paired with Vanessa, because if she does die, she comes back up with attack up, and she gets that attack bar sometimes from the glancing, and etc, etc. Yeah, so here's my one. So just much more high attack, 100% crit rate, still does the job, still kills units that are slower than her, still can one-shot Gayu, you know, and etc. Changpangs, Riley's, and stuff like that, okay? Unless the Riley's built on defense. That is it for this video. There is a lot more how to rune videos coming up all week long, so make sure you follow the channel. This one was a little bit harder. I put 2 units in one video. Give me Amber, I'll make a how to rune Amber video. But that is it. Thank you guys. Yalla, bye.